Alright, you guys ready for some Myst? Go ahead and start this guy up here. Gonna let the video play out because it's part of the intro, I think.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed. And so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Okay, I think we can officially start here. And I believe the only thing we can do is click on the book. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I guess we're going to try to find the ending of the book. Now this game is completely mouse controlled. Everything is pre-rendered images, and the way that Myst is actually set up is basically a PowerPoint. Everything that you see is a single framed image, and the program knows, like, if you click one way it goes to that slide and vice versa. And then of course you got the sound effects. And it's been so long since I've played this that I don't even remember, like, what it's about. And I remember at the time when I first played it, when I was like 5 or 6, I had no idea, like, what I was doing. And I'm hoping that the puzzles are not as hard as I remember them being. So let's check out what's in here. No. Okay, water that kind of turns into a checkerboard type thing. Not terribly exciting. Got some here. Topographical extrusion test 40. Water turbulent pool 67. Marker switch diagram 47. Okay. 67. Hey, Wayden, so I don't entirely know what the goal is, except that I'm playing Myst. And the objective is to figure out what's going on, really. I played this when I was like 5, and I don't remember, like, anything about it. Did that do anything? Okay, still a checkerboard. Oh, turn down the volume? Will do. Alright, this is going to take me a moment. Okay, so I'm going to turn down the desktop volume a little bit here. Alright, is that better? Just let me know if that's better when we get there. Okay, let's try 40. There we go. See if that does anything else. Oh. Good. I'm glad that's better. And I guess this is a map? It's interesting. Okay. So what's this other one? 47. Let's try that. Oh, it's a switch. I can't say that was terribly useful. Oh, awesome. Did you enjoy the city skylines? I'm still kind of getting to know, like, how to play that game. It's a lot of fun. Very addictive. Okay, well, here's a switch. Looks kind of like the one that was in there, so... Let's see if that did anything. Nope. Okay. Let's go check out this gear thing. It seems like I didn't know what I was doing. There's another switch. Okay, so let's go back down to that room and see if that changed anything. Oh, awesome! I'm glad you liked it. Nope. Just still the same switch. Wait a minute. What if we go back to... So, 40. Let's go back to 40. Wait, no, it wasn't 40. It was 67, I think. It was the middle one. Okay, that's just the water image. Lots of useless in there. Oh, awesome! I'm so glad you like it. Oh, what's this? Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance. In our forechamber, beside the dock, enter the number of the marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Oh! Okay, that's the thing that we were just at. Please make a new stream quick. I'm going to be doing City Skylines again on Monday. Like I said last night, tomorrow and Friday I've got family in town, so I'm probably not going to be able to stream. And I'm going to try to make time on Monday at the same time. If you follow my Twitter, which is up in the corner here somewhere, I will try to keep it up to date and find out what my scheduling is going to be like next week. Because with family in town, it's probably not going to be the same time I have been doing. But I'm going to try my best to keep it standard. Okay. Enter the number of marker switchers on this island into the imagers. Oh, maybe that's these. Okay, so... So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's too creepy. Not doing that right now. So we've got 3 switches so far. There's another one. 4. City Silent Stream. Pro player. Nice voice. Good. Eider. Who doesn't like your stream? Thank you. Let's see. I'm not sure how else I can keep that up to date. Maybe I'll just do like a quick video kind of explaining things from time to time. And maybe that'll help to kind of keep the schedule intact. But I'll do my best to find some way of reaching out and communicating. Anyway, that was 4 switches. There's another one. It's 5. Oh my. Okay, we're not messing with that yet. Oh, what is this? Would those count? No. Okay, 5. Six. There's a 6th one over there. Seven. That's 8. No, maybe that's not the same kind of switch. So 7. I'm gonna go with 7 for now. Okay, I'm gonna head back over there and see what happens when we put in the number 7. Did you watch my Amnesia: The Dark Descent play? I'm like so terrified. Okay, so this would be 7, and this would be 0. No message. Okay, I thought it might be 8 too, so let's see what's going on. Oh, really? That's disappointing. Well, I guess we didn't really do much yet. So we'll try that again. Okay. This time I'm going to skip all the intro stuff. Well, actually, you didn't get to see it before. I don't like horror games without jump scare. I don't blame you. Amnesia is very scary. That's why I haven't picked it up in a while. Yeah, bad luck. Alright, at least you're going to be able to see the intro here. This is all the context you get about the
I
game.
realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
And that's the intro. What is FNAF? Okay. Alright, so this broke when we put 6 or 8 in here. So... So let's see what happens. Nothing. Okay, but it didn't crash this time. Okay, so let's see what's going on in here. I'll get to turn the lights off. Oh, what is this? What's today's date? 8 August. August 9th. Oh. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, I guess this is some kind of like... Oh, because the lights are off. I wonder what that looks like with the lights on. Boring. Okay. So we'll figure out a date at some point, I guess, here. That kind of shimmered. Oh. Interesting. Let's see what's in here. Library. Thought that was the library. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I don't think I could ever play that. That's all jump scares. I've watched other people play it though. But yeah, I could not play it myself. Library. Up. I don't understand. There's nothing here. A key? I am confused. Okay. Oh, that's where we are, a tower. So now we're going back to the library. Old school games are horrible. Now I find them, like, interesting. They did recently completely remake this game, like, in 3D and everything. But I already had this version. And I didn't feel like spending $20 on, like, a new one. It's 3:15 a.m.? That's early. Okay, what? Oh, there's a map. rotation? So let's go back in here. Let's go back into the tower and see what changed. Oh, a bit late. Oh, we twisted! So did that change anything up here? Not on this side, anyway. What about the key one? Let's go back to the library. Thank you, Waden. I really appreciate that. Makes me very happy, actually. Okay, I want to try doing that again. So do I... Oh, I do it. I'm putting it that way because that's where the big square is. Okay, let's see how this works. I know a YouTuber who wants to be friends with you. I told him how good he was. Maybe sub to him and he will sub to you. He has 130 subs. Maybe. Who is he? I'll have to check him out. Nothing has changed. I thought that this stuff would change. Okay, we're just gonna go back to the library. So ka-ching! Subs in the bank! Okay. Can I go around here? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and save before it crashes on me abruptly again. Okay, so what's... Can I check out the chimney? What? What am I doing? No idea what that's about. Do I have to click on the mirror again? What? Wait. Am I trapped in here now? Do I have to rotate this again? I think that's where it was before. Oh! I think I understand. It rotates to... Like, that's the outside door that this thing shimmers into. So, potentially... Well, let's check this out here. He's Luke Sectic. He plays a lot of escapists. You got goofed. I'll check him out. Okay, what do we got in this book? Got a whole lot of nothing in here. Okay. What does this say? Oh.
Monsieur? Are you? See you. Nah. Help me. Bring me blue pages. Never, never. Pages. I must have the blue page.
Okay, so I'm guessing we need to collect blue pages for this book, and as we feed the book, we'll get more information out of that video, is my guess. Harry Potter confirmed! Confirmed what? Alright, Red Book.
Why? Bring me a red page. I can't see it. Need a red page, you must. Make a bring.
Okay. Kind of like that guy better. So I'm gonna switch this back. And then I would like to actually see a little perspective on this building. Oh, is that the tower? Oh, I want to see the side of the building. Okay. There's like no good place to rotate that then. Huh. In the magic world, you have newspapers and magic books with the Plaid. Oh yeah, that's right. Almost impossible. They've got some really cool new displays that can do that. I've been following this like paper display convention thing on YouTube, and yeah, it's been pretty cool. There's a lot of neat new things like that coming out. Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, I'm gonna save again. And let's go in here. Okay, so we have... Oh, powered a spaceship? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's easy. Oh, okay, so 10? Oh, that only brought me up 9. 28, 50, 52, 55. Not the way we want to go. We lost all spaceship power. Okay. Isn't it though? It's awesome. I see that you have a good ending and bad ending. So you have to be aware. Oh, in this game you mean? Oh, only goes up to 99? I screwed up anyway. So I want this spaceship to... Oh, I have an idea. Because there was the power switch on the pole. I don't think that did anything. Turn around. Okay, I can't go in there. Okay, so I wonder if that switch resets it so I can do this. Okay, so I'm gonna go back up there to that power pole. Wait, what's this? I know what this one does. You turn these dials and it changes the time on the clock. I don't know what that gets you, though. Now I think I've gotten about as far as I've gotten as a kid. So... let's see if that lets me restart the power thing again here. I'm hoping it does. It doesn't. Wait a minute. This is backwards. Those punks. So that's 10. That's 1. That's 9. Man, I have just no idea what to do. Like, I don't even know what time to put in here. Wait, is there a sundial or something around? So there's this ship. And there's that ship. And I think they're the same. What does that do? Let's turn all of those on. Is there any indication in here at all of anything? No, just turns into stars. Bad dreams, nightmare. Should have been where else? Does your mind have a bad ending? Well, let's don't talk about your dreams. I forget that. Bad dreams, aka nightmares. I have nightmares sometimes. They're not fun at all. I actually have trouble sleeping a lot. Oh, we can open these up. I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late, and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from the pathway adjacent to the one on which I slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly. They would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water, and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretched from the lower paths to the village, level approximately halfway up the ground trees. It is very interesting to watch these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it was from the outside. Now that's Harry Potter stuff. Greetings, Thomas J41. You're not gonna reel all this out loud, or do you? I'm gonna read it. I've got to figure out how to play this game. I've never actually gone through it, so I am gonna read it all. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat at a meter off the floor. In a thick throne, guards surrounded this strong creature. He was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the latter sat a very old human. At least to some extent, he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not had its head up to look at me. But what a surprise, this creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. As I suspected, the ancient creature is human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwell on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly, some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. The sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors. Well, boring moments, is it okay if I watch city skylines? Taco Bell beckons me onward. I must eat. Yeah, if you want to skip this part, you can, and then come back. I really want to read it all because I need to understand the game. So I totally forgive you if you want to jump ship for a little bit. One day things... Okay, I suspect slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. They would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out. Maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I am not sure. This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind. I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own, yet the old man believes in the truth of the story, as if he had been there, and the tree dwellers worshipped him, and apparently all humans. as if they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand over their heads. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door, off the narrow path high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body he had fallen onto a lower level of walking and carry it away. He was laying down off the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green, for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts color. Welcome back, Waden. Curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language as soon, so that I may learn more of them. I have lived on this world for 3 months, off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I'm even beginning to learn bits of their language, and have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine's the person with the note at the on the road back there. I'm sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all. And I, at least, look forward to how Cirrus and Akinar will react to its curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they are enjoying this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I wonder if his 2 sons are the ones in the red and blue book. That would be interesting. Only Dutch and German people can say my name perfectly. Not your fault. Well, thank you for forgiving me. I am leaving tomorrow to check on Osmoian age. Cirrus has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay, though the idea unsettles me. I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdness, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the chaotic, or the Coach T? I don't know. I fear for their survival, and I plan to on returning to her shortly after checking on Cirrus and Archer. Here. See Everdness Journal for more information. After watching Cirrus and Archer, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again for a little longer time. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Cirrus and Archer are staying behind. I have been gone for over 3 days, and I have been to many different places. I had to tell Cirrus and Archer about Pran's death today. Oh wow, she died. And they were visibly shaken. Although they only remembered her from their childhood, Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Cirrus and Archer to leave Channelwood for a while. And I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. By the way, I saw a note in the grass. Yeah, I saw the note in the grass. I had read that already, and it's to Catherine. So I'm wondering if we're the person that wrote this journal. I think that's really interesting. So after I'm done reading this, we'll read that one again. I think it said that there was a hidden message in the switches. I've told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoyed hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of the past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. I've shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled? I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, I look through this very colorful journal. I cannot help but laugh myself. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me that they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me. What if I'm Catherine? That would be interesting. That's a tree hut. Decided whether they are ready to travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. Future Bridge. And that's a hut on top of a tree. It's like Kashyyyk. Interesting. Oh, that's the end of the book. Okay, that was this one. Yeah. Is there anything else? Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, so... let's go check out that note on the floor. So this is the one, this is what kind of makes me feel like I might be Catherine. Catherine, I've left for you a message of the utmost importance in our forechamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. So that's why I was going around earlier and trying to read all of those, or trying to find out how many switches they are. And I think they must be these. Are these the marker switches? I've been trying to flip them on. Yeah, that one's in the on position. So if we go in here... we've got this marker switch diagram, 47. So this just gives me the shape of it. And can I interact with that at all? No. And I believe that we have 7. But nothing happens. So maybe I'll do 77? Well, let's try another reasonable number, maybe 10. No. And then the other one I wanted to try was 8, because I think the electrical switch might count.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return. But if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, wait, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Remember the tower rotation. Okay, so just to be safe, I'm just gonna reset this to some random number. Okay. So the books are in the hidden places. So remember the tower rotation. Okay, but what good does rotating the tower do me? So that's this one here. Oh, there's a lot more options. Huh. It's red there. Okay. Did that do anything interesting? So I faced it towards this. There's the tower. We can kind of see that now. Did that do anything for me, though? Okay, so that'll... I'm gonna go back to the map, though. I don't know what to do. Remember the tower rotation, but it doesn't really give me any context for that, does it? So I've already done that. Wait, is that a window now? Oh! I can see out to the rocket ship because that's where we rotated the tower. $59 volts. Okay, interesting. So I'm going to set the thing to 59 volts in the generator thing, and we'll see what happens. We're making progress. Alright, so now we're going to get this set to 59 volts. $58. $58 volts. No, it was 59, wasn't it? $69. Okay, let me... Okay, it's 10, 19, 45, 53, too high. 55, 60, very close. 71, okay. 59! Okay. I'm like excited. I don't think I've ever gotten this far into Myst and actually kind of sort of knew what I was doing. Oh, I'm so curious to see what happens. Okay. The key. 59 volts still, it just says that. Maybe the spaceship works now. Maybe that's all that means. I got it! Holy crap! No idea what to do with this. Okay, well that's an interesting puzzle to figure out. You know what? Maybe if I point that to the clock tower, it'll give me like what time I should set it to. So I'm gonna do that. So I don't know what to do with the musical ship. Where is the tower? Should be over here. That's the big ship. Okay, yep, that's the ship. And there is indeed a different plaque up here. I need to write these down. I'm just gonna type them into my phone. I'm just gonna take a picture of it. That's the easiest thing to do. Okay. I'm gonna go to the observatory and put in these dates. I'm excited. I never thought I could get this far. And I'm learning stuff. Ah, welcome, Silent Wolf. I was only going to do this for an hour, but I'll stay along a little bit more, since you were not able to join us earlier. I'm figuring stuff out. I never thought I would get this far in Myst, and I feel like I'm not even very far. Oh wait, nope. Didn't know that was a thing. Okay, so October. Also, I'm gonna save it again. October 11th. If that's I don't know what this is. Oh, that's the year. $1984. 10:04 a.m. Okay, let's see what happens. What is that supposed to be? Yeah, I got that. Maybe that changed the time here? Can I get in the boat? No? What about the little boat? Okay, let's try another date. We've got a few to choose from. So we'll try January 17th, 12:02. Oh, crap. Man. 12:02. Oh, 12:07. At 5:46 a.m. Okay. It's another constellation, but that means so much nothing to me. Okay. Well, I have pictures of those in case they're useful again. That's right, Silent Wolf. I played this game when I was like 5 years old. I could not figure out anything. And right now, I am way further than I ever was before. Come on. I want these tips to go away. Did that one. Oh, it was red on that, not on the... Alright, I want to try to get it on the gears. There we go. So let's see what clues we have there. Put the constellations out on a piece of paper. I might give that a try. That's interesting. 240, 221. It's time to take another picture. Two 241. I think maybe that's the clock. 2:40. That seems like a time. I think next I'm gonna do City Skylines. That'll be on Monday, because tomorrow and Friday I've got family stuff going on. I don't know what my schedule's gonna be like on Monday, so I am gonna do City Skylines, but it might be pre-recorded and not live. I'm gonna try to keep having a schedule to be 6 p.m., but I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work since I've got family in town, and people typically like to hang out in the evening. So we'll see. I gotta figure it out. Okay, so I want to try this. So 2:40, I think the little one is the hour hand, so that would need to move 2. 2, and then this one needs to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've never done that before. This is Gears. Oh, 221. Ah, crap. Okay. I guess I restart it. Oh, I have so many tries as that comes down. Okay, so I think I want this one. Couldn't be that easy, could it? Okay. I almost had it. I almost got that. Hey, may you repeat the numbers that you found? The numbers I found are 240 and then 221. I don't know how well that's coming up there. And then before, the constellations were these dates. And again, I don't know how well that's going to show up on the camera. Two, two, one. That made a sound. That was... Not 221 though. Oh, that totally restarted. Okay. Oh, interesting. I can hold these down. I had it! I had it! Oh, man. Okay. So it was the right lever 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Can't believe I had that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. One, 2, 3, 1, 2. What did I do? I had it. I had it. Oh, if you hold it down, they rotate differently. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I gotta figure this out. Right 4 times, left once. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's twice? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe it's the left one. 4. Wait, maybe I held it down for 3? 1, 2, 3. And then I just pulled it down once. We did it, Silent Wolf! Fuck yeah! Fist bump! Oh, man! Okay, what's going on with that big gear? Oh, it opened up a thing! Another book! Okay. Okay, it's like a roller coaster, I guess. I've never progressed this far in this game ever. So I think now is actually going to be a good time to call it quits for the night. So I'm going to go ahead and save and exit here. Thank you so much, Silent Wolf. That was amazingly helpful. Alright, so going to save game. And then I got to go ahead and get out of the live stream here. Save. I'm gonna save as to rehash this because I'm paranoid. Okay, and save as broke my game. Alright, so hopefully we can retain this progress here. And, yeah, we did do it, Silent Wolf. We got it. Alright, so... Wow, this game is being stubborn here. Wow. Myst, end. What is going on? There we go. Now good night.